George Harrison. And let's see here. Whoa! We've got a Pop 1, none higher. Oh my gosh. Pop 1, none higher as a 4. This is a 1967 Dutch unnumbered George, set 3, group 3, looking right, PSA 4, Pop 1, none higher. That is unbelievable.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
All right, we've got a PSA Reveal today. Let's dig into this one. It's a heavy box, so it feels like it's somewhat full. Right, so let's see how many we have here. We got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, and 8 there. We've got a 15 card submission here, so we'll go through these one at a time. We'll look at a few pop reports. Okay, so first up, what do we got here? We have a 1972 Panini Contanti 72 Moody Blues. It's card number 254. It is a PSA 6, well off center, but it has a really nice back on it. Let's take a look at that. There's a well off center Moody Blues card. Take a look at this back here. The back is off center too, but if you look at the edges and the corners are in pretty good shape. This is a nice condition card, and yeah, that's a PSA 6. There we go. There's the Moody Blues right there, and let's take a peek at where we are with pop reports. So this card, this Moody Blues card, is a Pop 1 with only 1 higher. So there's only one card that's higher than this one, and that's pretty exciting. So that's a pretty good card there. All right. Next card, another 72 Panini Contanti 72. This is CCR. Card number 216. Wow, this is a great grade, PSA 8. And yeah, it's a little off center, so I can see why they couldn't give it a 9 maybe or a 10. Back is really nice, but back is off center as well. So let's take a look at that. You can see that this is off center, and that's why it's probably not going to go higher than an 8. And then there's CCR right there. And that is a PSA 8. So let's take a look what that means. Wow, it's a Pop 3 with none higher. Look at that. Pop 3, none higher. Okay, so there we go. That's a really nice card. I'm glad they have that in the collection. Joe Cocker, 1972 Panini Contanti 72. Joe Cocker, PSA 8, another great one. Holy moly. This is outstanding. And let's take a look here. There's Joe. And there's Joe Cocker right there. And let's see what a PSA 8 means in the population world. This is a pop 3 with none higher. So an 8 in the CCR and an 8 in the Joe Cocker are both pop 3s with none higher. So no one's ever got one of these 72 Cantantes of either of those cards ever graded a 9 or a 10. Something to shoot for. Here's a nice card too, 1972 Panini Cantante Simon & Garfunkel. Card 201, PSA 7. There we go. That's a PSA 7, Simon & Garfunkel. All right. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of graded Simon & Garfunkels out there of this type. Yeah, here we go. Population 5 in a 7, and there are 7 cards higher than that, higher than the 5. So there's quite a few of those so far have been graded. I'm sure many more will be. And here is a 1968 Dutch unnumbered The Beatles. Set 3, Group 3, plugging years. I have graded these before. If you've seen any of my previous videos, they've been in there. I like this card, so anytime I get a chance, if it's good condition, I buy it. This one turned out to be a 5.5, a PSA 5.5. Let's take a look at that. There we go. There's the Beatles. And there we go. Alright. And I know this card's been graded because I'm busy doing this card myself. So, as a 5.5, it's a pop 1, and there are 7 cards higher than this one here, than a 5.5. So, there we go. The Beatles, 1968 Dutch unnumbered. How old is that? That's 55 years old. A 55-year-old card. Pop 1, 7 higher. And here we go, 1967 Dutch unnumbered The Beatles, set 3, Group 2, On Beach, it's called. And this is a PSA 5. And let's take a look at that. This is a really nice looking card. It's On Beach, it's called. There's the Beatles. And let's see where this one lines up. This is a pop 2 with 3 higher. I love these old Beatles cards. Now this one is 56 years old. Wow. I mean, look at the condition of that. Just a nice condition card for 56 years old. One more Beatles card. I typically don't buy these Beatles cards. This might have come, you know, in maybe at one time in a package, or maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I don't ever buy Beatles cards that have just 2 or 3 of the Beatles in there. They either have to have 1 or all 4. That's typically what I do, for no other reason than it's just probably kind of an OCD thing. So this is a 1967 Dutch unnumbered, set 3, Group 2, Singing Beach. It's is how PSA titled this one, Singing Beach. And this is only a PSA 3, so it's not a great grade, but it's a cool little card. There they are. Pop one as a 3, and there are 7 cards higher. All right. Here's a George Harrison card, 1967, Dutch unnumbered. Set 3, Group 3, looking right, it says. PSA 4. Take a look there. There's George. And PSA 4. There's George. And let's see here. Whoa! We've got a Pop 1, none higher. Oh my gosh. Pop 1, none higher as a 4. This is a 1967 Dutch unnumbered George, set 3, Group 3, looking right. PSA 4, Pop 1, none higher. That is unbelievable. Look at that. And it's only a 4. There you go. George Harrison. That's exciting. Next card, 1968 Dutch unnumbered John Lennon, set 3, Group 3, PSA 4. It's a 4. Let's take a look here. Beautiful vintage card. There's John. 1968. What is that? 55 years old. Let's look at the see what this is here. Pop 1 with only 5 higher. John Lennon, 1968 Dutch unnumbered. Set 3, Group 3. There we go. And 1966 Dutch Series Q. I'm sorry. 1966 Dutch Series G. Eartha Kitt, printed in Holland and hand cut. It's a PSA 4. There's Eartha Kitt there. For younger people, you might have to do a little research on this one. There's Eartha Kitt. And let's take a look and see what a PSA 4 means at this point. Pop 1, only 1 higher. Look at that. There's Eartha Kitt. Pop 1, only 1 higher. All right, moving on. 1968 Dutch unnumbered The Who, set 3, Group 3, green background. This is a PSA 6. This is a really nice looking card. It's got great centering. It's got really just tremendous color. It's clean on the back. It's got nice corners and edges. Let me just get some glare on this. This is like a perfect looking card. Just a beautiful card. I'm going to show you the card first. I'm going to work on getting you a little bit of glare here. I don't know if I can get it over there or not. There's The Who. Get some good light on it. And Pop 1 with only 3 higher. That's a beautiful card. That is a great graded addition to my collection. Pop 1, only 3 higher. Next card, Dutch unnumbered, 1968, the Yardbird, set 3, group 3, PSA 5. Another really nice condition card. And there's the Yardbirds right there. And let's see how this lines up here as a, what is that, a PSA 5? PSA 5. Pop 3. There's 3 5s and there's only 1 card higher. So there we are. Check that out. Okay. This next one is a 1969 Lions-made John Lennon Pop Stars hand cut. And this is a PSA 1 because it's in poor condition, but a card like this you just don't ignore it. This is a great card. This is a hand cut one. I'm going to show you the front and I'm going to show you the back. Lions made. And this is a PSA 1. So it's not a real impressive grade, but I think you'll agree that is a very cool card. And that is a Pop 1 with only 7 higher, and that's at a PSA 1. Wow. Okay. And you can see in this card some of the problems with it is a little bit of creasing, rounded edges, not perfectly clean. So that's probably a fair grade on there. The next one is the same card, but this one is it's with the pop token. This is the one where it's hand cut, and this is the one that still has the pop token on it. So this is also a 1. It's the exact same card, just with the pop token. And there we go. And there's John right there with pop token. There we go. And we've got a 1966 Dutch unnumbered Beach Boys set 3 group 1. I love cards in this set 3 group 1 because the 1966, that's getting back there. Now we've got a, what is that, a 57-year-old card. And this is a PSA 6. That's a strong grade. I'm very happy with that. This is just a great card for the collection. There's the Beach Boys right there. 57 years old. That is a vintage Beach Boys card. There we go. There's the Beach Boys 57-year-old card. PSA 6. Look at that. 1966 set 3 group 1 Dutch unnumbered. Let's see what we got here. It's a Pop 1 with only 2 higher. Wow. That's going to be a tough card to beat. A Pop 1 with only 2 higher. What a great card. All right. Well, that's what we've got for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Going through these reveals on these PSA submissions when I get them back is really a thrill for me. So I hope you enjoy these. And I have plenty more of these to go, so keep coming on back to the channel and check these out. Thanks a lot. I want to thank you for watching this video today. I hope you enjoy watching all of the Collecting Music Cards videos as they're posted. If you think you may want to learn more about music cards and tips for collecting them, and if you're looking forward to more videos in this series, take a second to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell as well if you want notifications that a new video has posted. If you'd like to take a peek at some of my personal music card collection online, you can find it on my website at www.cardboardportfolio.com. And if you're excited about being part or becoming part of the music card collecting community, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to see what you have to say, and I'm sure others would too. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.